Welcome to Cool FM Live in Sierra Vista, Arizona, as we get ready to stream our Sierra Vista Little League Softball All-Stars playing the Douglas Little League Softball All-Stars. This is Logan Seeley and John Berger.
How are you
Here
doing,
to watch
Logan?
this game. I'm doing great. I'm definitely excited to see some good softball. They're all-stars for a reason.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see some all-star softball today.
This is what, 8 to 10, right?
I believe so.
These girls look like real athletes. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me, man?
Yeah, I'm definitely pumped up. I've always heard, Sierra Vista has really good softball. Cochise County in general just has some of the best softball in the state.
Yeah. Baseball, softball. Yeah, if it's hitting something with a stick, Cochise County is really good at it.
Yeah, I just don't think I've ever gotten a chance to catch a softball game in Sierra Vista. So, I'm really excited to see kind of what everything's all about. So with that being said, before our first pitch starts, let's go ahead and go over our sponsors.
Yeah.
So a huge thank you to our presenting sports sponsor today, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. The Ed Morse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. Sherry Ethel and the Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support our athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. Barnett's Towing, serving our community since 1963. The Copper Queen Community Hospital. Their new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. Physical therapy clinics in Bisbee and Douglas also provide the highest quality of services to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435. Grasshopper Landscaping and Maintenance, LLC. Quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all of your landscaping needs, including pool cleaning services. Serving all of Cochise County.
Stand there the entire time, so don't worry about it.
Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. Ginger's Titles located 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Allo Fiber Arizona, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista. Berg's Heating and Air Conditioning, now powered by Right Way, is now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. We'll be working hard to earn your trust the right way. We're happy to support our local athletic sports broadcasts. American Southwest Credit Union. Today's game is sponsored by American Southwest Credit Union, serving Southern Arizona. If you live, work, or worship here, you may be eligible to join. Experience better rates and personalized service at ASCU.org. Join the credit union that supports your community, federally insured by NCUA. Equal opportunity lender. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Vista Toyota. Locally owned, community driven. And here we go. Get ready to start the game with the first pitch. And it looks like the first pitch is going to be a ball just outside. And I'm a little bit excited to kind of see how these pitchers do today.
Oh, these ladies. Man, you're looking at the future of softball here in Cochise County, so this is really fun.
Yeah, a lot of these kids are going to end up at Buena.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
nice
there
shot.
we go. And she's going to be safe at first.
Wow.
What a way to start the game for the Sierra Vista All-Stars. Their leadoff hitter getting on base, getting a single.
Yeah.
And like I said, these pitchers, they're going to throw strikes. They're going to throw balls. I remember when I was 12 playing baseball, I was watching all the pitchers just kind of throw all over the box, and that's really not what I'm expecting. And there's going to be strike one.
Have you ever watched softball?
I've watched a little bit of softball in my time. Just a little bit, though.
I grew up with a sister, so I did get to see softball firsthand. I think it's always great. If you don't experience it, live with it. Live with a softball player. Nice.
And the runner's going to be out at second. Tried to steal the base. Was a little too slow. Got caught up.
That's all right.
That's okay. So right now we're at 1 out.
She had me tricked. I didn't get that. Gonna have to keep an eye on the field more.
That's going to be a ball.
So they've got 2 outs. It's top of the first. Now, Domingo Paez Field, is that what this is called?
Paez.
We're here in Sierra Vista at Domingo Paez Field. It's about 5 p.m. Nice popped out shot. Now this is 8 to 10-year-olds, all-star.
Yeah,
teams.
so something I didn't know and I'm just now coming to realize, the Buena girls flag football coach is their head coach.
No way, Nacho?
I believe it's
Oh, it's
Coach
the other
Braswell.
one, yeah.
Coach Braswell, yes, sir. That's going to be a ball way high. It's going to be a 3-2 count right now, full count.
I've always wondered, don't you want to razz the pitcher rather than...
I feel like that's what they're trying to do,
Okay.
but she really just kind of looks unfazed. That's going to be a ball. She's going to walk to first.
Now, check this out. They can steal on a walked ball, play.
Yeah, there are a lot of little twists in softball that I never really expected. Here comes number 26 up to the plate to bat. That's going to be a strike right down the middle. She's going to be safe at first, let off, coming back to the base really quick.
These are aggressive running girls. This is a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it really looks like they're going to kind of take an aggressive approach today, make the catcher, pitcher, really kind of think about what's going on in the field.
Ooh, a hit on the helmet.
So she's gonna get walked. She got dinked on the helmet a little bit,
dude.
And that's why you wear helmets, right?
Yeah, that's a good reason to wear a helmet. Thank you. That's a very good reason. Actually, we lost an umpire the other day to a ball that hit him in the face, and he got a concussion here.
Oh man,
it's a real bummer. So it looks like timeout for the pitching.
Yeah, they're gonna have an infield meeting with the pitcher right now. Obviously, I mean they're probably gonna discuss. They've got a runner on second, a runner on first. They're gonna really kind of try to close out this inning right here. Quick little 3-minute inning, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what you want to see. You don't want to have these innings running any longer than they need to.
Nice shot.
Oh, and she's a strong hitter. That was a line. Oh, and she's going home. She's going to be out at home. And that's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs. But they've got a runner on third and a runner on first. That's going to be number 26, Haley Cerna, on third. And now up to bat's going to be number 17, Breland Gonzalez. And here we go. She looks like a lefty.
Yeah. Stolen base to second.
Yeah, they're staying aggressive. They're staying aggressive, definitely. So it's going to be a ball just outside, a little too close to me.
I don't even know what they're chanting. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen. Oh, that's going to be an error. Oh, and they're going to get 2 scores. That's going to make the score 2-0.
Incredible.
2-0 to start the game, first inning.
Yeah.
An error on the hit. And, those are things you love to capitalize on.
Absolutely. I'm glad you're taking notes. That's a good thing to do, my man. Since I'm holding the camera, I can't be doing that. Good habits. I'm telling you, we're working with Logan Seeley here again, star football player from Berrien. He was an excellent kick returner this year, and he's going to hang out with us for a few more games, possibly later into the year, we're hoping. But, man, we're all kinds of great news today.
That's a low ball. They're trying to walk that runner back to first. Keep the runner on their heels. So they're already halfway through their batting order here, and it's 2-0. And that's a low swing. That was. I don't know a lot about baseball or softball, but I know I probably wouldn't swing at that, but that's okay.
Yeah. Score is 2-0.
Top of the first.
Ah, these Sierra Vista girls are animals.
It's going to be a foul ball. And really, I mean, these Sierra Vista All-Stars, I've always heard, Sierra Vista All-Stars are really competitive.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen it all over everything the last 6 years that they're the best teams in the country, and
Oh, yeah.
and I've been really excited to kind of see this game and see what's going on. And she's gonna steal second. She's gonna be safe.
Nice job, man. Aggressive.
Yeah, they're definitely coming out here bringing the heat. You know, Coach Braswell, he's an aggressive guy. We watched him coach flag football.
Oh, man.
And so I guess he translates that over to softball really well. That's going to be a nice little pop right between the infield. And they're going to bring another runner home. And that's going to make the score 3-0 for the Sierra Vista All-Stars. That's going to be number 17, Breland Gonzalez, that just scored.
Wow. Young lady.
And then she was running. She was running pretty quick, I'm not going to lie. I felt a little gust of wind come whenever she crossed third.
Little Dust Devil she popped one of those up. She was so fast.
And that score is going to be brought to you by TWN Communications. Fast, reliable internet with no data caps. Save money when you prepay. Now through May 31st. When you prepay for 12 months of internet service, we'll give you the 13-month free.
Very cool. Oh, dude, I want that fiber so bad. My internet. It could be better. And I'm sure there's some really good deals you can get over there. So.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You know, they're always going to keep Sierra Vista hooked up.
Oh, heck yeah.
So right here, coming up to bat, that's going to be number 1 for the Sierra Vista All-Stars, Aaliyah Nielsen.
You know, the nice thing about softball is that yellow baseball softball is so bright.
Oh, I always know where it's at.
I can track it with it's hard to track a baseball with a camera, but man, with this, it's
you
totally
definitely
different.
always know where it's at. And she's going to steal second. It looked like she was looking at third a little bit. She almost looked a little too hard, but she got there. She got to second. She's safe at second.
Runner in scoring position. Wow.
So right now the score is Sierra Vista 3, Douglas 0 at the top of the first inning. That's going to be the third out.
Nice.
So now we're going to get to rotate a little bit.
Yeah.
Now we saw Sierra Vista. They can play in the field. Hopefully they can play in the field. And I'm excited to see Douglas come up to bat.
Man. There's some athletic girls. You sometimes you see those girls miss it in high school, and they're having no problems. And these are 8 to 10-year-olds. Good Lord.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out here kind of looking at, you know, the size of some of these 8 to 10-year-olds, and they're. I think I see one of them. She looks a little taller than me.
I think we're seeing some basketball players out here. The cross training.
Yeah, you know, Coach Braswell, he really could be coaching, looking for flag football players too.
Oh, dude,
that could
smart.
be why he's out here.
Oh, that's such a smart idea, dude. I think they would have won state last year if they had kept their entire team.
Oh yeah,
man.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to be an exciting team to watch this coming year too.
So what else is going? What's the next game we're doing after this? American Legion?
Yes, sir. I believe we're doing the American Legion baseball game.
Very cool. So that'll be fun.
And I actually didn't know up until last week that there was American Legion baseball.
No. You're not wrong, because it hasn't been here for 20-something years.
Really?
Yeah. So this is the first time they've ever done it, and they're smoking teams.
Really?
Yes. It's Coach Tommy. Yeah.
Okay.
Coach Tommy from Buena. He's got that team, and it is stacked.
Yeah.
It is fun to watch, man. Those kids are just hammering teams. I mean, they did the same thing during the regular season too. Like, Buena was no joke. 20-win season.
Buena was definitely a threat.
I kind of feel like he's going to be at that 19, 20. I mean, they hadn't even done 19 wins. They'd only done that like maybe twice ever, and getting to 20 wins is just so cool. Anyway, let's talk about these softball players. These girls really look like they know what they're doing. That young lady's throwing the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching her warm up right now, and it looks like it's going.
My sister, I wish she'd stick with it more, because she was a pretty decent pitcher. But you know, these young ladies are gonna figure it out. We'll see how it goes.
I know, personally, I probably wouldn't have the guts to go out to home plate right now. I think I'd just be scared to get hit by a pitch. I'm seeing how she's sending these, and they're coming in pretty quick.
Well, see, the cool thing about softball is you can have a rising pitch at a much steeper angle. It can actually go from your ankles to your knees, and actually, and depending on the length of the girl's arm. So also notice that the batter can kind of start moving before.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I almost called a travel there.
Yeah, right.
So I think that's gonna be strike 2, and she's lasering. She's sending these down the middle.
Yeah.
That's gonna be strike 3. So that's 1 strikeout. 1 for 1 right now. 1 batter, 1 strikeout. And here comes the second batter for Douglas. Number 9, Zoe Galindo.
Ooh, a bunt. Nice shot. Didn't get to it in time.
And you just got to get your glove dirty. You just got to get your glove in the dirt. I mean, that's quick, easy stuff to fix. And so I don't really think I'm going to see too many more of those.
I think there was a little confusion there, too. The third baseman was so on top of the defense that the pitcher, they were both reaching for it at the same time.
And that's really what you want out of your third baseman. You want them to kind of be aware of what's going on in the field.
Absolutely. Oh, she's taking second. Oh, she's back to first.
So here comes Galindo up to bat, and it looks like she's putting some heat on the bat, too. She's ready to swing it. So that's going to be an out at first.
They're generating movement, though.
Yeah, they're and weirdly enough, the two girls I've seen up to bat so far have been really fast.
Yeah. Athletic kids. 8-year-olds, man. These are big 8-year-olds.
So here comes the third batter. Oh.
That was some heat.
Yeah, I don't know what you can really do about that. The batter was really late on the swing. So it's going to be strike 1. Strike 2.
Oh, she's taking third.
I really don't think they feel too threatened by that, though.
she just kind of walked it off, just stared at them.
I'm sure,
What is this pitcher's name?
Haley Cerna.
Wow, Cerna with a strike 3. Is that 3 strikes? No.
That's 2 strikeouts and one field out.
Oh, good Lord, that girl.
Yeah, that was a quick turnover.
Yeah.
Quick turnover in the innings.
So no runs come across. Score is 3-0. Sierra Vista with the lead over Douglas All-Stars. We're here in Sierra Vista, this beautiful Domingo Paez field at the All-Star game. Man, it's wonderful out here. It's 89 degrees, but of course, I'm the one with the umbrella, so I don't know how you're doing this.
They could have confused me, said 89 degrees, 110, same kind of thing for me.
It doesn't feel that much different to you. Yeah, I was going to say you kind of look like a part lizard a little bit, that thick skin, man. So tell me about football. You're going to stick around, kind of lift weights, and then go on to football next year?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of see how the transfer portal works. You see college football. The whole kind of landscape really has just changed over the last few years.
Wouldn't it be nice to get healthy?
And yes, sir. And that's really kind of part of it, being able to make sure my body's 100% before I decide I'm going to move on. And go play with the big dogs.
Absolutely, man.
You always kind of want to put your best foot forward whenever you decide you're going to go start something new. And so, that's kind of the best step.
Absolutely. I was looking at some of the stuff, and I was like, gosh, I'm watching this history of Julian Edelman, and you and him, same kind of size. You might even have an inch or two on him, honestly. So
Yeah, Julian Edelman was a little guy.
Wow, he was a killer kick returner. I don't know if he averaged 48, 49 yards per kick return like you did, but all right, the ladies take the field. They are ready to rock and roll. Sierra Vista in
So
the
now
blue.
is going to be the second inning.
Yep.
Malin Escarcega coming up to bat. Escarcega, excuse me. That's going to be strike one. You know, and I'm kind of expecting Douglas to come out this inning with a little heat on there, with a little chip on their shoulder right now.
Sure.
You know, especially with how the last inning went. And they're going to call a timeout on the field. And this timeout is going to be brought to you by Vinny's New York Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Good luck to all our local teams and athletes. We're proud to support this live stream. We hope to see you soon.
Have you ever eaten at Vinny's?
You know, I love Vinny's. I love Vinny's to death. I would die for Vinny's.
I know. When I was told this, so if anybody from Vinny's is listening, which I doubt there is, well, we do have some viewers, but if anybody from Vinny's is watching, I came up with an idea. I was like, you know what would be cool is if we had a fourth inning sponsor. You know, this only goes to 6 innings. And if we had someone come in and drop off a sandwich that we could eat, you know, at the fourth inning.
That would be great.
Yeah, be able to take it home, man. We could
and review it.
Exactly, live review.
Exactly.
You know we could do that. That'd be so much fun. Douglas in the black.
You know, my favorite part about that would probably be come football season.
Yeah.
And my my favorite memory is Jeff talking about the Curter Burger at Culver's.
Dude,
during
it's
football
good.
season.
It's legit.
So, you know, during football season, if Culver's wants to bring us a halftime snack, that'd be great too.
That's not that far-fetched. I have an inside contact at the store. I might be able to figure out if they could do that for us. You know, another great place. You know, I'll say Culver's has the best burgers. Well, I think they got the best kind of like meal combination is what because their ice cream, burgers, and soda, pretty good.
Yeah.
But Vinny's, they got the sandwiches and the
Vinny's,
pizza.
I like their golden tangy wings. I'm a golden tangy guy.
Dude, we got to get that. We got to get that.
I'm a golden tangy guy.
Okay, well, I'm into it too. If we're saying that it's spicy, right?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little teensy bit.
I like really spicy stuff. Not killer spicy, but like nice shot. She's getting contact there.
Yeah, you know, foul balls, they're always a great sign.
Yep.
You know, to see you're obviously going to get a little bit of contact. You're going to get plenty of contact coming through the swing, and it just kind of shows you what's coming.
Now, number 4 is Terrell, correct?
Yes.
Ooh, man, I have a feeling this girl's a power hitter. Look at that swing.
Number 4, Harley Terrell.
Yeah. Coach giving her a little bit of advice, keeping the chin down a little bit. Let's see how that goes. We got 1 on first. Nice shot, making contact.
And that's going to be another error in the infield. And she's going to be out at first after the error. But the runner advances to first.
Exactly. And that's
to second, excuse me.
In softball, there's a lot more manufacturing of runs than in baseball. Baseball, you know, you got a lot of guys hitting away.
Yeah, you know, I'm definitely excited to watch this American Legion game, see how many home runs I can see.
Dude, no kidding. Now, Powers, number 12, up to bat.
So, a lot of people don't know this about her. She's actually a multi-sport athlete.
Ooh, I don't doubt it, though. And the fielder gets it.
She has got to be, you know, I've seen a lot of really great flag football players in my time.
Yeah.
She has got to be one of the best I've seen.
Really?
100%. She's a quarterback.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you know, the softball players make really, really great quarterbacks, though. Oh, yeah, we're broadcasting. You're good, though. Oh, it's all good. No, we couldn't even hear you. We're so well mic'd. We are funded well. Oh, thank you to the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage in Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. Proud to support the American Legion inaugural year youth football or baseball team, I'm sorry, with post 52 Sierra Vista. Isn't that awesome? The first time.
That's definitely exciting.
Yeah, dude, they're very proud. Yeah, and I'll say this. I have worked with the Leon team, and they are awesome. My girl, it's Candace. I love Candace Sanchez. I've worked with her a bunch of times, but Chris, I've worked with him too, and he is awesome. That whole team over there, they'll get you taken care of. They're very generous to take care of us and make sure that you are getting an experience. We're covering a whole lot more sports than we ever used to. So that's thanks to all these sponsors.
Definitely a huge thank you to all of our sponsors, especially Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative,
sure.
our main headlining sponsor. And so it's definitely exciting, the things we've been able to do and the things we've been able to not only bring to, the athletes as an experience, right, to come back and look on Facebook and see themselves play a sport that they love, but, to the community and to the families around here, they get to watch, their family members, their family friends, kids play.
Oh, I think it's so fun to hear that people, if you're tuning in from out of state, let us know. We'd love to hear about it. If you're at home, that's cool too. But man, we get like people that are watching from like Germany and like all these military bases all over. Oh, bunter ready, third baseman all over that. Number one swings away.
And here comes Haley starting to pitch again.
Oh my gosh. She's an animal.
I'm counting her strikeouts. She's at 2 right now.
She's got to be 5'6", 10-year-old. Oh my gosh. Out at first.
This kind of reminds me of I don't remember what that movie is, but it was a baseball movie when they had to check the guy's birth certificate at the pitcher's mound. And they paid off the umpire. That's kind of what this reminds me of to watch right now. I think bench warmers. Bench warmers.
Yeah?
That's what it was called. Bench warmers. And she has a wristband on, so they're calling out her pitches on the wristband. So she's got to be some kind of an advanced pitcher if she's able to call these pitches out on the wristband at an 8 to 10U age group.
I know, right? She's got enough pitches that you can do that.
I kind of have a theory she might be on the softball team next year at Bueno.
Yeah. Well, this is 8 to 10. Like, she's got another.
I don't believe she's 10. I can't.
Gotta check those birth certificates.
I couldn't see it.
Whoa!
That's gonna be strike 3. That's another strikeout. Add it to the list.
Dude. So she's up to 3 right now or 4?
Up to 3.
Oh my gosh.
This is kind of like Myles Garrett's sack graveyard right now. This just turned into the strikeout graveyard.
Oh yeah. Wow, nice.
There's strike 1.
See, that was a rising pitch. You see how low that started? She's got a long arm, so she's pitching from about her knee, a little bit below her knee. That thing rises up, and this young lady that's at bat isn't very. Wow! Oh, I see. You can't tell that that goes outside. Yeah. That was perfect level.
It's definitely exciting to see. The
city of Sierra Vista checking in on us, making sure we're not misbehaving.
Got to make sure we're staying in our little area. So strike 2.
Man.
I'm kind of excited to see if we can get a 4th strikeout right now.
Strike 3. That's it, man. Oh, I hope we're keeping. Yeah. So we're keeping track of that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me so far the way it's starting. Clayton Kershaw. Back a long time ago, the first time I ever watched a baseball game, I think they were playing the Blue Jays back in like 2016.
Okay.
And all over SportsCenter, it was like Clayton Kershaw had like a 15 strikeout game, and everybody was going crazy over it.
Yeah, that was a pretty insane baseball situation. I'll say, where did he go?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of baseball, so my baseball knowledge is nowhere close to my knowledge about anything else.
Well, we would like to thank Sonic Drive-In. Come in Come enjoy a tasty burger or treat after the game. Sonic is about community support and tasty treats. Oh,
I love
dude,
Sonic.
I'm telling you, man, you might have old Logan and me rolling down there for something after this game. I mean, you keep saying
some chili cheese tots.
Chili cheese tots. You got me at chili. Okay, so Duran Plumbing, thank you. So Duran Plumbing LLC, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for over 10 years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud to support the young local athletes, sports programs. Thank you so much to them.
And, it's definitely great having so many sponsors for the youth.
Dude, absolutely. Well, the thing is so when you think about advertising on Cool FM, the thing is this lasts forever. So number 6 up to bat, showing bunt, doesn't go on that one. But if this gets kept by any of the family, in 20 years, you could still be hearing about Vinny's Pizza and Leontine. This kind of advertising in sports lasts forever.
Right.
You see the old football games on YouTube, oh man, you're hearing all about these quirky little local teams. Ooh.
Yeah, I still see those old Coke commercials where they're talking about Pepsi and all that stuff.
Dude, and when Budweiser versus Miller Lite, those back in those days, and the Bud Bowl, oh my gosh. Yeah, but now, if you want to sponsor something local and you want to get all the eyes in town, strikeout number 6.
So it's going to be out number 1.
Out number 1.
For Sierra Vista.
Okay.
And I believe this is the top of the 3rd.
All right.
So here we go. We're coming almost around back to the top. We're at the last batter. It looks like it's Lila Gold.
All right. I wonder if I know her mom. I wonder if that's Mandy Gold's daughter. But I probably shouldn't be guessing on the air. Wouldn't that be weird?
If I'm messing it up, let me know. Because it could be Layla Gold.
Okay. I'm sure someone will let us know.
So that's going to be a foul ball.
Oh, Layla.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Layla Gold.
I like that name. That's a good name.
Layla, keep the A silent. So she looks like she's excited to hit this ball.
Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's taller than every other kid on the baseball field outside of the center fielder. She's the tallest kid on the field.
I can't tell if it's the angle I'm at, but she looks taller than me.
Yeah, she's probably 5'7" for a 10-year-old. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is insane. Where was that at?
Basketball.
Playing football growing up, being 5'7", that would have been great as a 10-year-old.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Sierra Vista. I'll say
second
this.
Strikeout.
Yeah, second strikeout for this young lady from Douglas. She's definitely getting it figured out. She hasn't given up any runs since the first inning.
Yeah, she's ready to start pitching now.
Score is still 3-0.
So we're back up to the top. Ayla Braswell.
I've heard that name before. That Braswell name might sound a little bit like that coach's name. That makes a little more sense now, doesn't it? Well, she's an animal, just like her dad. Got plenty of people checking it. Wow, love that pitch. That was what was that, a changeup? It slowed way down. Beautiful pitch by Douglas. Having these, oh man.
That's just outside.
These colors keep tricking me into, I will keep wanting to say Buena.
Yeah.
But this is the Sierra Vista U10.
Little League All-Stars.
Little League All-Stars, yeah. Sorry. Didn't finish that. Ooh, contact.
I don't know anything about softball to the point where I almost said she gets to walk because she fouled the ball and it hit her. I thought she was going to get to go.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that I covered that I don't know. Oh, way out.
Yeah, that was way high, way outside.
Trying to get her to swing on something wild.
So here we go. It's a 3-2 count.
Hey, there's Gerald Morgan checking in. Strikeout, man.
So that's
Douglas.
3 strikeouts that inning.
This is a duel of the pitchers. I'm telling you, both these pitchers are really good. Score still 3-0. But man, Douglas showing their true colors by cinching down the defense and letting loose on the pitching. Let's see.
Yeah, so now that Douglas pitcher 4 strikeouts right now.
4 strikeouts. Is
4
it 4-4
strikeouts.
then?
I believe so.
Wow, 4 strikeouts to 4 strikeouts at this point. Can't say that. Can't keep saying that. Sierra Vista has a lead 3-0 over the Douglas All-Stars.
We're getting ready to go into the bottom of the third.
Yeah.
And I want to give a huge thank you to the Ed Morse dealership. Cochise County is now backed by Morse.
Absolutely.
And I've definitely had the opportunity to go in there a few times, get my car looked at, things like that.
Oh.
And they do a great job. It's always so quick. It's always so easy. I'm in and out of there in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like they have such a selection. You're getting great service over there. If you don't want one, you'll find another. They have every kind of vehicle you can possibly want. We'd also like to thank the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. And thank you to Barnett's Towing, serving our community since 1963. Now the pitcher is coming up to bat now, the young lady.
The amount of times I had to say that number for football season, that number, I would be asleep and like hear that phone number in my head. It's a great number to call.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would call it.
No, that's the thing is that's why we repeat it all the time so that we can ingrain it in someone's memory.
Here comes Haley Cerner to pitch again.
Yeah, she's killing it.
Here we go, 1 strike.
Young lady bringing the heat. Goes.
Yeah, that was high.
Yeah. But she was trying to throw at maximum velocity. When you do stuff like that, you lose a little bit of control. And I'll tell you what, that's not a bad intimidation trick, is to not have a whole lot of control over your pitching.
Sir, strike 2. And that was a beam right down the middle.
Yeah. See, you trick someone into thinking you're out of control, and then you come bringing the heat a little bit low. Wow.
There's strike 2. That's another one.
Shot.
Add it to the list.
Yeah, number 5 for her.
Number 5.
5 strikeouts. Both these pitchers are on fire tonight. Now we're at the top of the rotation. Number 5. Do we have number 5? Let me look up number 5's name.
There's going to be Kathleen Miranda.
Kathleen Miranda. Number 5. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, she's a strong swinger. Look at that swing.
Yeah, she's ready.
She's a beast.
I want to see if we can get one over the fence back here.
There we go.
There's strike 2.
Another one of the kids that doesn't look like they're 10 years old. Wow.
And there's strike 3. That's another one.
Another strikeout. Man, this girl's like what? Randy Johnson?
Something similar.
Number 8 up to bat for Douglas. Score is still 3-0.
So it's Asha Romero. Ascilla
Romero, number 8 for Douglas.
Ayala.
Oh, Ayala.
Romero.
Well, we can just, whatever name you can read, just read that one.
There's so many lines on the paper and
Jeff
so many
goes
lines
first
on
name.
everything.
I'm like, dude, if he can go first name, we can pick whichever one we can say.
So that's a tip. So I believe that's going to be strike 2.
Nice. Well, she's on it, and she looks. And this is the top of the batting order. This is like number 2 in the lineup. So, she's a big batter right here. A lot of contact. Nice.
She's going to be out. And what a way to close out the inning.
Good Lord. Number 22 just snagged that one. I would have thought that was going high and just went right. I mean, she got it. It was great.
Yeah, she was definitely alert because that ball was coming too. That ball was going pretty quick.
Oh man! All right, where are we in that rotation of?
So it's top of the fourth right now.
Okay.
We want to give a huge thank you to Barnett's Towing, serving our community since 1963. The Copper Queen Community Hospital, whose new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. With clinics in Bisbee and Douglas, they're going to make sure they provide the highest quality of services to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435. Grasshopper Landscaping and Maintenance. Quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all of your landscaping needs, including pool cleaning services, serving all of Cochise County. Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. And I did not know they did pool cleaning.
Oh, yeah. Pool cleaning. They do a whole assortment of great stuff. I mean, a lot of small businesses out here are very versatile, and Grasshopper Landscaping is one of the very, very versatile. You know, you're talking about removing trees or putting in shrubs or any of that stuff. That's a big job. Landscapers, that's one of the jobs that I have done, and it's not easy. So,
a huge thank you to all landscapers and everything they do.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to cut down a bush a couple weeks ago, and it hurt my hands really bad. I got like blisters and everything.
Dude.
And I'm not soft-handed, so I know they're doing some hard work, and I appreciate them for everything they do.
When we're off the air, I'll tell you some of the funniest stories about when I was a landscaper. I'll say this: one time I dropped a non-running chainsaw. It wasn't me that dropped it. Someone else dropped it on my hand. So I've got this huge scar that goes across my hand right here. It's like 3 blades got me all at once. I should have gone to the hospital. Oh, I know. I was just pouring blood. I was like 18 years old or 19 years old. And so I didn't know. I was like, well, what constitutes getting stitches? Like, how bad of a cut? And my dad, I go home and see him. And he's like, yeah, stitches. Definitely need stitches next time. Do that.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how many times I've cut myself and looked at it and said I might need stitches, but just kind of let it go.
This right here on the tip of my finger, right there, I stuck my finger in one of those blades that cuts salami. And I was at a pizza place. Oh, dang, that needed stitches, and I put glue in it.
So there we go, starting the inning. They got a new pitcher.
All right.
They just rolled out a new pitcher, and the other one was just now starting to get hot.
Oh, yeah.
So they rolled out a new pitcher. We got number 1. And this is top of the 4th inning for Douglas and Sierra Vista.
Yep. Score still 3-0. Hooper up to bat, number 14.
So I believe there's a 1-1 count right now.
Man, those softball players seem like they're part cheerleader, part baseball player. It's like a really strange combination.
Hearing all the chants that everybody gets going.
Yeah, I mean, you do see that in some high school baseball stuff, but these girls are like next level. You don't even see the families cheering as much as the girls cheer. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, the families think it's a golf tournament. They got a little mistake.
Wow, nice contact. We're also not really sitting super close, so we can't really hear. So I'm not talking smack about these families. I'm really out of watch what I say. But those girls over there are super loud. It's great. Enthusiasm from the All-Stars from Sierra Vista. Hooper, a little bit high right there. Sierra Vista versus Douglas.
So it's a full count right now.
Ooh, a full count. All right.
It's my favorite part of any sport.
Oh, yeah. Full count. Bringing the heat, baby.
And she's going to base.
Wow. Giving Hooper some love. I can hear people over there going, giving the young lady at first base a lot of love. So,
and this Mound meeting is going to be brought to you by Ginger's Titles.
Oh, yeah!
Located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's where I got my license, and they did a great job.
Dude.
Took, maybe 30 minutes. The whole driving test, did everything, and I was in and out.
I've lived in California, Oregon, Idaho, Washington, All of the driver's licenses experiences have been awful. Actually, the one in Tucson was disgusting. But came out here. This is the only licensing experience I've ever had that was any good, and it's Ginger. So we're proud to have Ginger. Shoot, I love her.
Ginger's does a great job. You know, look for the pink door.
Oh yeah. So I don't know what this chants are ridiculous. Jump on it. Okay.
So here comes Cerna up to bat. The pitcher coming up to bat.
Nice.
And she's going to send a missile to the outfield. It's going to hit the fence. And she's waiting on the runner. She had to slow down. I don't think she's 10. She cannot be 10.
I know. These kids are going to, I mean, they look like they're driving. What the heck?
The runner was on second. The runner on second was coming to third. And she was already turning the corner.
Yeah.
Telling her to hurry up, go.
She's fast. Fouled out. See, the kids on the other field are even bigger.
And she actually hit that ball onto the other field.
Yeah, she actually
watched the girl run over and grab it.
Contact again.
That looked like it would have hit her. I saw her switch her feet a little bit.
Score 3-0. Sierra Vista up to bat. Lee is the batter, number 21. There's a runner on second and third.
And there we go.
Shot up the middle. And it's not. Oh, it's in time.
So she's going to be out at first.
But a run scores.
That's going to be 4-0.
4-0, Sierra Vista. Good effort by these young ladies.
And I love being kind of where we're at. I like being able to hear what the third base coach is saying.
Yeah. Right back at the second baseman.
I think that's 2 outs.
But another run scores.
So that's going to make the score 5-0.
Excellent job. They're manufacturing all kinds of runs, doing stuff like this. I'm telling you.
Number 13, Aubrey Lopez up to bat.
Foul ball.
And they're getting really good contact even on the foul balls. I can just hear the bat smacking the softball.
Yeah, Lopez is an athlete for sure. Nice shot up the middle.
And there's going to be an error. She's safe at first.
Wow! And it's overthrown. She's taking second. Oh, and she's tagged out on the way to second.
I thought she might have missed the tag.
Oh,
and I don't know what I was going to do.
Would have been ridiculous for sure.
So here comes the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah.
The bottom of the fourth inning is going to be brought to you by Allo Fiber Arizona, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista, and Berg's Heating and Air Conditioning, now powered by Right Way, is now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. We'll be working hard to earn your trust the right way. We are happy to support our local athletic sports broadcasts.
I've been out there a couple times. I'll tell you, man, they're good folks. Been out there, met everybody. Man, I think I've met almost all of our sponsors now.
I'm sure I've met them probably in a casual way. Seen them at Fry's or seen them at Target.
Yeah. Well, you never hear anything weird about them, I never hear any. Yeah. Well, working in real estate as a guy that does that, I would hear that kind of stuff, honestly.
Yeah, and I haven't seen anything on Chit Chat Sierra Vista about them.
You and those gossip channels, those conspiracy theorists.
Oh, that's probably my favorite thing to do during the day whenever I'm bored.
Oh,
Sit down and look through Chit Chat Sierra Vista Talk.
I'm telling you, man, but okay, so I worked at a show in Portland, Oregon, and it was basically a conspiracy show, and he was awesome. His name was Clyde Lewis. I don't know if he's still on the air or not, but man, you can go down some really dark and scary rabbit holes if you really want. And I recommend going slow, my friend. Wow.
Yeah, and the more you think about them, the more they start to kind of make sense. You can start pulling things in that do start to make sense.
All the strings linked together right here. Oh, no. Young lady
Oh.
bringing that heat.
Do we still have the same pitcher? We do.
Yes.
Okay. I'm getting my pitch counter ready, my strikeout counter ready.
Oh, for sure. She's bringing it.
Right now she's at 6.
And the score is, what is it, 5?
5-0.
5-0 Sierra Vista over Douglas All-Stars.
And I believe this game is 5 innings, 7 innings?
6.
6 innings. Okay,
Yeah.
so right in the middle.
I know, right in the middle. I'm
Right in
telling
the
you
middle
that it's always interesting when you go from sport to sport. So,
That's high.
yeah, but
And here
she's,
comes the one down the middle right now.
yeah. You add all that velocity and you make them think that you're going to keep throwing crazy stuff. I don't know if she's doing that. Maybe, she's throwing jabs. Nice contact. Foul.
So there's a strike.
Man.
And I can hear Douglas's chants too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I love watching these, and I love watching, the Little League All-Star teams in Cochise County play each other. Especially, some of these girls are going to end up playing together at some point.
For sure. No doubt in my mind. Another strikeout.
Add it to the list. That's 7.
7 strikeouts. Good Lord. Give that girl a scholarship already.
Oregon, Washington
Oh, yeah.
State, if you
Dude.
guys are watching this right now.
Arizona's that team.
Any softball team that needs a pitcher, we've got one.
I'll
right
tell
here.
you, Washington, though. University of Washington is one of my favorites. That's where I'm from. Number 4, good contact. Ends up foul. Douglas getting loud, and
They're definitely getting excited.
wow.
There's a foul ball. It's going onto the other field.
Yep.
I can only imagine how irritating that is if you're like mid-game. What if somebody hit the ball at the same time and you catch one of them and think they're out and it's the wrong ball?
Oh, man, yeah. Having multiple balls on the field at a time.
There's another one. That's 8.
Another strikeout. Oh, my gosh. I always thought the best trick would be to let a dog that likes chasing balls around. Just a really, really cute dog. I've seen a YouTube video where it just totally disrupts the entire game for like 10 or 15 minutes. They can't catch the dog, and it's just playing tag, and it's chasing after the ball. Oh, there we go. Pitch is a little bit high. Just a bit outside.
I want to see if she could finish this whole game pitching.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Just an iron arm.
Yep. Number 3 at bat for Douglas.
Here she comes. The pitch.
Ooh, she had that moving bunt thing going on.
I feel like that's called a slap.
That's
I
a
feel
slap.
like that might be called a slap. I've heard a term slap somewhere in softball, and I think it's that.
If that's the term, I love it. I love it so much.
I know slap is a thing. And I know slap is a thing because the softball dugout just looked at me. So I know I'm talking about something that I know.
It's not an insult then, okay? It's not a slur of some sort, a softball slur. Ooh, get that slap going.
I think that's called a slap. That's a
Okay,
slap.
a slap hitter, a slap bunter.
Yeah, you get to, run up into the bunt.
Yeah. So where are we on this list?
Right there.
All right. Another
There's another one.
strikeout.
There's 9.
Only 9 in the first half. Wait, was that four innings so far?
4 innings.
4 innings. That girl can pitch, man. 9. Yeah. That's hard to deal with when your star is a pitcher, man. That can be the total changes. Like when we saw Buena, they were playing against a kid that could definitely play pro baseball, like in a couple years, and that kid was just mowing down the Buena baseball team.
Yeah, it's hard when you have a difference maker.
Yeah. What's up? Sierra Vista. Douglas had their first girl had 5, which I think that's incredible. Yeah, shoot. Yeah. You know, they got an idea. They know their girls better than we do. That's the one I always have to remind myself is like, yeah, I think one kid is really great.
Do you ever read All Sports Season?
No.
There's a website. There's a girl pitching for Sunnyside.
Okay.
She's 13 years old, throwing 60 miles an hour.
60. A 13-year-old that pitches 60 miles an hour.
Like 8.
Oh, that's a phenom. That's a savant.
Played 2 games in the District 12 for Sunnyside. Struck out
25. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
that kid's getting a D1 scholarship.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's hard not to.
I know, dude. I would definitely put it in there. Make sure I get the scholarship there. All right. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union. Today's game is sponsored by American Southwest Credit Union, serving Southern Arizona. If you live, work, worship here, you may be eligible to join. Experience better rates and personalized service at ascu.org. Join the credit union that supports our community. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
That's an out at first.
Oh, man.
Way to start the 5th inning.
Was that one pitch?
One pitch.
Oh,
One
okay.
pitch, one out.
Man, my eyes were down. I did not see.
Top of the 5th. Here we go. Scores 5-0. Sierra Vista over Douglas right now.
And if you're in the chat, let us know. Best comment. We might be able to get you a pizza if you can make us laugh. But you have to be local. You have to be able to pick the pizza up. Wow. See, their pitcher is...
This batter's a really good eye.
Yeah, good job. Number 22. Oh, man, that's a hard name to say.
Escarcega.
Escarcega. I couldn't read it because of the ponytail. It's not because I'm illiterate, too.
There's a strike.
Yep, school stuff didn't really stick very well.
Hopefully we'll see how long it sticks for me.
I'm sure it will. If you're thinking of doing physical therapy still, man.
I need it to stick, yeah.
Yeah. But if we can convince you to do that and sports broadcasting, that might be a pretty cool situation.
Wherever the money is.
Oh, dude. That's what you're chasing. We can put you in touch with some real estate agents and you'll be making $100,000 next year. But if you're trying to do something that you're passionate about and that you love, you have to figure out what that is. I never found it.
And there's strike 3.
Nice pitching
She's
by
out.
Douglas. Actually, I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this. So, like, you and me doing this is the kind of stuff, me and Jeff, anytime Jared, that show that we do on the weekends has been a whole lot of fun, I'm telling you. But that smile on my face is legit. It's I'm actually having a good time.
It's definitely fun being able to, talk about
sports
the athletes in the county and even the pro sports.
Yeah. Well, Julian is always talking that NBA stuff. I love it because I really don't care about the NBA anymore.
I mean, I didn't care about the NBA until this playoff season.
I agree.
Until last night when Halliburton tore his Achilles.
Oh my God! How? And there have been a few times in sports history where a person's career ends in the championship, and it's just heartbreaking. But honestly, if you're gonna be knocked out of something, that's probably the time to do it when you're ahead, but they ended up losing that game. And Halliburton's so clutch, like they lost their best clutch player.
And that's what killed me was there were 7 minutes into the game when it happened.
No.
And he already had 9 points.
No.
Like he was going to have a game.
Yeah, he was going to put up 40. Strike.
So there's another strikeout.
Telling you, Douglas.
And that's an inning closer.
These young ladies.
That's 3 outs. So now we go down to the bottom of the 5th.
Now the score is still 5-0?
5-0.
5-0, Sierra Vista over Douglas. Yep, these Douglas young ladies are animals. Their pitching has been very, very good. They've been making contact. But story of the game so far is the pitcher for Sierra Vista.
Haley Cerna.
Haley Cerna, and she has 9 strikeouts so far.
9 strikeouts so far.
And we're in the top of the 5th right here. So, man, she is on pace to.
And I really wish I knew how the Little League tournaments work too.
I know. Well, there's double elimination.
I just know you win, and if you win enough, you get to go to another tournament.
I know. It's like, it's a weird series of stacking baubles and like all kinds of ridiculous. I don't understand any of this. I'm just happy when the kids are good at it and they look like they're having a good time. All these kids from Douglas, smiles on their faces. Looks like these kids are ready to knock that ball out of the park. Parents and family are all having a good time. Sierra Vista, this is a great place to have baseball anyway. So
yeah, and this is one of those sports where it's so easy to turn a game around.
There's fans all the way around.
Lining the field.
Yeah, all the way
Literally.
around. If you look, the outfield, actually, sorry about that. The best seats in the house. Look at that. Some people have tents over there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think I
they're
see
ready.
a dog in a sleeping bag. Oh, man, that looks like a lot of fun. Little bit low right there. Cerna.
So here she comes, trying to close out the 5th inning.
Oh, my gosh. If she could do this, this would be ridiculous. Bunt. Cerna gets the ball, and
Out
she
at first.
gets the out.
And that's why you love having an athletic pitcher.
Yep.
Is not only can they make you kind of regret wanting to come up to bat, but they also can play in the field too.
Absolutely.
They can also take control of the field.
Yeah, that's the thing is like if a pitcher is bad at fielding, that is such a bummer. Whoa, nice shot to the second baseman.
And there's 2 outs.
No problems there.
That's Madison Powers catching the ball.
I'm telling you, these young ladies, very good.
They're definitely great at what they do, and there's a reason they're all-stars.
Yep, score is still 5-0. Let's see if I can put that into the chat.
There's a ball. And really, I mean, her arm cannot be that dead. She's had like 3 innings where it's just 3 outs off the bat, and they're done. They're out of there. And this might be another one.
Nice.
And there's the 3rd out. We move on to the top of the 6th. So Douglas has one last hoorah to try to turn this around.
It looks like that's the end of the game. I believe.
Dang.
Well, guess we'll figure that out in a couple seconds.
Yeah. Hey, maybe my math was wrong.
Well,
Oh, no. Okay. My math was right.
No, I didn't
I say
think
math.
that.
I'm really just counting how many times they've gone on the field. So here we go to the top of the 6th. Number 4 for Sierra Vista coming up to bat. And while she's coming up to bat, we want to give a huge thank you to Sierra Toyota. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. And that's actually where I bought my car from.
No way.
They do a great job. They got me a great deal on my car. And you know, I appreciate them so much. Another huge thank you we want to give to TWN Communications. Fast, reliable internet with no data caps. Save money when you prepay. When you prepay for 12 months of internet service, we'll give you the 13th month free.
Man, that's the kind of internet you want is fiber optic. I don't think you can get much faster than that. I've even got Starlink, and I don't think Starlink gets half as fast. I get 125 or about 200 on Starlink, but when you're on fiber optics, you can talk about getting gig speeds, like legit, actual gig.
You're moving fast. Here comes the batter. She's ready. She's ready to try to come and close out this game.
Number 4, Terrell. Up to bat.
And that didn't make it to the box, but it got there.
Yeah. Man, I wish I'd worn pants. My legs are getting sunburned. Yeah,
You know, I just got back from Vegas, so my legs are kind of immune to being sunburned.
I know. I was going to say, you're part lizard at this point. Strike. Number 4, Terrell, batting here for Sierra Vista All-Stars. Score is 5-0. You're just tuning in. Ooh, a foul ball.
On to the other
all
field.
the way out to the other field again. This young lady has a bat on her. She can really hit that.
They've got to be tired of that.
Yeah,
they've got to
the
be
extra
over
ball all the time. It's a little bit high. Sierra Vista looking to add to this 5-0 lead. Douglas.
They sound like those Angry Birds.
Ah, okay.
And the thing, I've been trying to figure out what they sound like, and I finally put together. Like right before you would launch them from the slingshot. Oh, she gets to walk.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could tell how close or how far away the balls are, because some of those look like strikes. I would have called some of those strikes.
So that's the funny thing, is that Jeff can actually do that, whereas like I am always just guessing. If it's not high or low, I can't tell. Contact. Oh, just missed by the first baseman. Goes over the fence.
Let's get him another ball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. There's a little ball return system on that fence. They just put it in the hole. Oh, yeah. I've never seen that. I thought that was a camera on there.
Yeah, I just thought when the balls went, it was over. Those balls weren't coming back from the other field. Oh, that's
Pitch is high.
And she's going.
She gets second. Man, she might have been able to get third, honestly. Trying to make sure that the runner at second doesn't make it to third.
They got to keep her there.
They've been so aggressive on the base path, Sierra Vista has been, that they have to pay much closer attention right now, especially with the 5-0, losing 5-0. Yep. Oh, I was going to say, I think she's going to third, but nope, she turned around at last second.
It looked like she was getting ready to send that bad boy.
I know.
She was trying to get that out.
Good contact. That's a third baseman. Back to first, and it's passed.
And she's going home.
She's going home.
Mark off 6.
Excellent job. Triple.
What a play.
Excellent job.
What a play.
Big high fives for the young powers, number 12 for Sierra Vista All-Stars.
I told you, she's an athlete. She is an athlete.
She's a speedster. Wonder if she's a track runner too. That's what you gotta wonder. They're fast on the base path. They're probably fast. Oh, nice shot!
And there's another one. Make that 7.
Another score.
That's 7-0. And Coach Braswell's fired up. I love watching him. He is just so funny.
Yep, he's great. Timeout by the coach. They're all coming in to talk to the pitcher, give her some love, give her a little bit of encouragement.
And this timeout's going to be brought to you by Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. You've seen their trucks and signs around town. Now join the fun. Spot a sign or truck, take a selfie, and post your picture in their Facebook comments to enter to win great monthly prizes. Eagle Plumbing, Proud supporters of local sports. And I actually didn't know about that giveaway.
Which one?
Those
the
monthly giveaways.
Bobby?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know about those.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. No, he's big supporter of the community. Everything that I've been a part of. So I work in real estate a little bit, or I have in the past, and he is one of the coolest guys. He was the president of our MLS. He's been a dancer at Dancing Like the Stars. He's good dude. And he shows his love back to us by sponsoring the kids out here, sponsoring Cool FM. And
So here comes Gold up to bat. Let's see if she's got the golden bat.
Back to first, not in time.
And she's tall.
Mm-hmm.
She's really tall.
Yep. Another basketball player.
She looks like she's getting a lot of power into her swing, though.
Yeah, I'll say that you are correct about that. You call that bat speed. And being able to swing a bat at that speed, that's all torso strength. That's, Yeah, you can definitely see that she's got that thing where you flip the hips. That's what Bo Jackson always said. He could flip it so fast that he could just make super power contact. But of course, that guy was 230 pounds. This young lady might be 80. Oh, pass ball. Runner to second.
And my favorite part about watching baseball and softball is watching the home plate umpire take off his mask and look really sternly at what's going on in the field.
Wow.
Because it always
nice.
looks like he's going to call somebody out or do something and make somebody mad in some kind of way.
Yeah, they got to be unintimidatable. It's good to have a beard. Nice shot. Runner makes it to first, and the next one comes to third.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was Douglas's coach right now, I'd probably be pretty upset about that.
Yeah. Because
their pitcher just kind of watched the whole thing.
Yeah, she didn't want to throw because the girl at first would have gone to second too. It would have just been chess match going back and forth. Nice contact. So is this young lady, is it Driscoll? Nicole, okay. I just see Coll.
I believe her older sister plays at Tombstone.
Oh, cool.
So softball's running in the family here.
All right.
And
the runner makes it to second.
I don't know how I haven't said this yet. What? Haley Cerna's older sister played softball at Buena too.
Oh, whole
family. She just
family.
Graduated last year.
No kidding. Base runners. Tempting fate. They both want to run. You can tell that they're both fast.
Yeah, they both want to get out of there, get home.
This is a hard position to be in for the pitcher at Douglas. Popped up, coming to us. Nope. Good job.
I was ready to catch that.
I know. Oh, dude, I'm all about that. Dude, we had one baseball. It was like the second game Jeff and I were doing, and it nailed the phone. Just second game. I'm like, Jeff, it's going to happen at some point. It just happened to happen in our second game rather than the 500th or whatever. Score is 5-0.
How broken was the phone?
It actually broke the cable.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, I had a phone cable. That's why I replaced it with this thick, nasty sucker.
Here we go. Bases loaded. My favorite thing in baseball and softball.
Bases loaded. Number 14 up to bat, Hooper. So the cheers are like part insult, I guess. I
can't really tell who they're insulting.
I know. It's supposed to be like vague. It's like weird. Like
I don't know if they're talking to their parents, the kids.
Yeah. Wow, nice contact. Foul ball.
Their own teammate, maybe.
I know. It's like your arms taste like salt. You're like, wait, is that an insult or is that something that a dog would say? Like, why are they cheering that? I don't know. Maybe I'm mishearing things. Hooper passing on that
And
one.
I just want to
G'day.
point out how good of a dodgeball player you have to be to play baseball too.
Sure.
Like playing
Yeah.
baseball and softball, you've got to be a really good dodgeball player, or you become a really good dodgeball player. Because I've met some dodgeball players in my time that played baseball at Tombstone.
Oh.
And I would never.
They're all like
I would
second
never
basemen.
want to play dodgeball with them.
Yeah, those guys that can throw when their body's horizontal, man, that takes a lot of skill and strength.
I watched them throw a dodgeball and hit a kid in the face and break his glasses into like 20 pieces.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen some adult league dodgeball, and I am telling you, I'm into it. I totally love it.
Do we have a dodgeball adult league here?
I wouldn't
We should
doubt
totally
it.
get one.
Yeah,
if we don't.
I've said the same thing.
I would 100% play in it.
If you're interested in the adult league, dodgeball league that Logan Seeley and I are putting together for Cool FM, reach out to Logan Seeley. Or reach out to Todd Ryan. We'll set this up. I only have half a brain, my friend. And a run scores on
a walk.
On a walk.
So bases loaded again.
Yep.
Here it comes 8-0.
Coach is coming out to the calling timeout. See, you know the fun thing is, like, when your pitcher is having a hard time, like, there's some psychological tricks you can try to see if it can just work a little bit. And so what you do is you go, you tell them a joke, try and make them laugh, really, really like something nasty, something that's just not appropriate for baseball. Of course, baseball is probably, the young lady that was pitching earlier is coming back. Very cool.
Welcome back. We're having a great game so far.
Yeah, she had 5 strikeouts so far.
I've always kind of wondered what they talk about in the infield, like during timeouts, because I know they're not talking about anything remotely related to this game.
No, skin products. Had a beetle on my bed last night that I found. Random stuff. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim lately. That's what I'd be talking about. Pitch a little bit high. Bases loaded. Score. What's the score now?
8-0.
8-0.
And here comes Cerna up to bat.
And yep, Cerna, the pitcher, the incredible pitcher. Oh, big shot to the outfield, and it goes past.
Okay, she's doing the thing again where she's got to slow down. She's so fast.
Oh yeah, she was so fast that 2 scores.
So that's 10.
10 runs. Man, this young lady, I'm telling you, she's the best player on the team, it looks like.
I thought that was going over the fence.
I did too.
I was getting hoping. A little worried for the people in the chairs.
Oh, I wasn't worried at all. They should know better. Don't sit in a place where you're going to get hit.
They're ready to rob a home run.
Going to second, trying to fend off the runner at third. Sierra Vista doesn't miss a chance to forward their runners. They are the most aggressive running team I've ever seen, honestly. Good contact. Foul ball.
That one didn't go onto the field.
Being reminded to have fun in an all-star game, I don't know, man. It is fun, but like the pressure, the fun is winning, I always think. Yep. I like.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy it, but like, man, enjoy the win.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun, playing for an all-star team. You're around the best players from all the teams you would play. You always kind of wondered, what would it be like if I played with them and you guys all get together? And it's always horrible if you're just a really bad team. if you guys have never played before and there's no chemistry,
there's
horrible.
Always 7 Chiefs.
It's always
it's
so
like
bad.
all the guys that play. There's always like one guy from each basketball team that you stick them all together. Lee up to bat, by the way. Nice contact.
And she's going home. 11. 12.
Sierra Vista All-Stars, 12-0. What is this, the 5th inning?
Top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th. So we might be coming to the end of it here.
Left.
Yeah. Contact. Right over the top. Foul ball.
I'm really glad that didn't go onto the other field.
Yeah, I know. It takes about 10 minutes to get the ball back. All right, a player on first. Douglas doing their best to... Referee calls time for some reason.
She's tying her shoe.
Oh, she's tying her shoe, of course.
Gotta make sure her shoes are tied.
Well, I mean, you don't want to actually hurt yourself, especially in an all-star game.
You know, as much as they say, make sure shoes are tied, I don't think I've ever tripped over my own shoelace.
I have. I 100% have. Actually, I stepped on it and I tore all the shoelaces out of my left shoe. Nice throw to second.
She's
wow.
safe.
That catcher has a gun, but she didn't start in time to try and catch her, to gun her down. Yeah, they were old shoes, though. I wore them 2 seasons in a row. They were soccer shoes I played football in.
That's always my favorite thing, is getting new cleats every year.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes if you're lucky, you have a few pairs of cleats each year.
Yeah.
And so you can, you know, look different each game.
Yeah.
And you know, feel good.
Well, I'm a Gen Xer. What I look like matters not at all to the universe. You're a young fella, so having your purple and red cleats or whatever you got going on, I get it. Old men like me, we wear just black stuff. Stuff that doesn't look bad when it gets dirty. That's basically what it is. Stuff with too many pockets. You know,
make sure you can hold everything.
Yeah, we're Gen X, man. Like,
keep all your fishing hooks in one.
Nobody wants us. We're survivors. We got extra pockets just in case like nuclear war breaks out and you need that extra cleanser.
That extra
hot
pocket.
Yeah, hot pocket, or you know, even gum. Gum is important for the end of the world too, man. All right, Sierra Vista, Douglas All-Stars here in Sierra Vista. Score is 12-0. Sierra Vista with the lead. After this, nice shot.
What a hit.
Gosh.
Oh.
She might. No, she's stopping at third.
She did not want to go home. She chose not to.
Yeah, she chose.
That was a choice.
Yep. I think if they score another run, it's a mercy rule. Isn't 15 the mercy rule here?
They're at 12 right now.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the mercy rules are.
I always thought it was 12 or 10, but it might be 15.
Nice shot. Hit, banks off the shortstop.
13.
Runner will score. That's lucky number 13 for Sierra Vista. Lee scores on that.
So they've got 2 runners on base.
2 runners on. 13-0 is the score. See, I say it over and over because I have to do the highlights. And not knowing the score is brutal. Whoa, swing and a miss.
You know, maybe 2 innings ago, it was 5-0.
Yeah.
And now it's 13.
Yeah, it's glad you got the box score. Number 22, up the bat.
And that's a strikeout. Oh, no, that's just a strike. I think that's 2 strikes.
Strike 2, yes. Runners on first and second, as you can see. Number 22. Oh, I thought someone threw a rock at you. Man. Nice. You know, this is the closest we can possibly get. I'm actually too close. I can't zoom out far enough. We're so close. No joke. I love it. We could get a little bit closer, but this is about as good as it gets. It wouldn't really benefit us.
Here comes Escar. And she's hit.
Ouch.
She's hit.
And
So
that
bases are loaded again.
Young lady took one
Let's
off
see
the
who's coming
bat.
up to bat. I'd be scared to see bases loaded with that pitcher coming to bat.
I know.
Comes number 9. Does that say Greer?
Yeah, Greer. Oh, I wonder if that's from the Greer family. Stan Greer's mill.
It's from a Greer family.
A Greer family of some sort.
One of them.
Good contact. Right up the middle. Throw it home. And she's out. Forced out. Good job by
that's
Douglas.
2 outs.
That's 2 outs. Yep. Thank God for coaches. Because we have no scoreboard here.
I had no idea they put a scoreboard on the Stonefield complex.
I didn't know that either. Shoot, I got to go check that out.
Yesterday. And
Very cool.
So here comes number 4, Terrell, up to bat. Bases are loaded.
Yep. Bases are juiced, baby. Score is 13-0. Sierra Vista with the lead. After this, we will race over to the other baseball field to see how that game goes. For American Legion.
Post 52.
Post 52, that's correct.
Number 4, Terrell, up to bat. Let's see if she can make something shake over here.
Oh, yeah. Bases are loaded. Ooh. Backs her up.
That's a
Oh,
strike.
they gave her a strike on that one. So that's... What was that? What's going on here?
I don't know.
I thought there was 2 outs.
Oh, she didn't strike out. That was strike 2.
Okay. I was
She was trying to get out of there.
She was done. Terrell was ready to go home. Let's see if she can make some contact here. Oof. Nice throw to third.
Pickle.
The
Yay.
pickle is on. Oh, going home. Ball is
Everybody's
thrown
going
over.
home. Just kidding.
Oh, gosh.
Ow.
Young lady.
Speaking of
Escarza,
pickles.
she got nailed in the back at third
Speaking
base.
of pickles, you know, Vinny's.
Ooh,
Vinny's is here
I'm
to
telling
sponsor this game. Vinny's of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. They say good luck to all the local teams and athletes. We're proud to support this live stream here on Cool FM. Hope to see you soon.
Absolutely. Score is 14-0. Another strikeout by the young lady here. She strands 3.
So that is 14-0.
No kidding. Great job by these young ladies. Actually, great effort by Douglas. I'm telling you, them not quitting, playing and finishing the game. Keep their head high. You don't see any of these girls being wimps about it. They know that they've had a really, really great season. Look at that. She's coming back out.
Oh, yeah. She's ready to get over 10. She's ready to get over 10.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's see if she can get to 12.
Oh, my gosh. Wouldn't that be wild? 12 strikeouts in, was this 6 innings?
Jeez. Yeah, that's a lot of strikeouts. Like, thinking about it, doing the math, that's a lot of strikeouts for 6 innings.
Any sport. Yeah, any baseball type sport. Softball, baseball. You know, Greg Maddux, if he had, well, he was pretty awesome. He could get 10. Randy Johnson had piles and piles of strikeouts. I think he had a 20 strikeout game multiple times.
She's going to really try to bring the heat this inning just to kind of get out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. Generate some energy. She's ready to close this out.
She's ready to go to Sonic.
Oh, my gosh.
Sponsoring this game for us.
Dude, good call. Great sponsorship callback. We love Sonic.
There's strike 1. So, you know, she's going to try to close out this game here. Really just kind of show what it's about.
With a 14-point lead.
Show them what she's about. Yeah, with a 14-point lead.
Nice contact to first. Steps on the base.
There's 1 out. Stop getting infield outs. You're taking her strikeouts away.
We're looking for a record breaker. So where are we at on this list? Oh, Sierra Toyota. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven.
Here we go. She's ready.
TWN Communications, fast, reliable internet with no data caps. And save money when you prepay now through May 31st. When you prepay for May, well, we're past May, so when you prepay for 12 months of internet, you'll get the 13th for free. I wonder what month that's supposed to be.
It's about May 50th.
Yeah, May 50th right now. We'd like to thank Eagle Plumbing. Eagle Plumbing providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted. Everything from leaks to major repairs, they are just one call away. You've seen their trucks and signs around town. Now, join the fun. Spot a sign or truck and take a selfie and post your best impression of Bobby. Do the Bobby. Put that on Facebook and any of their posts. Let's see which one of their posts. Well, Facebook comments to enter. All right.
They've got 2 outs right now.
2 outs. This could close it out right here.
I want her to close it with a strikeout. I really want her to. I just want her to get to 10 now.
Cerna, just an absolutely amazing job here pitching today. Oh, the referee took one. Gosh, I hope he's okay. That's how we lost an umpire the other day. Took one right in the head. The lens of his glasses popped out. He took something off. We had a umpire that we lost. He got hit in the head and he had a concussion and he couldn't see straight and he couldn't remember. He was calling balls and strikes. He was getting a 4. I shouldn't say this. It's not. But he was getting confused and he couldn't remember what he was calling. And so he took himself out of the game. I thought it was genius, but it took 30 minutes to get another umpire. It was ridiculous. I love Sierra Vista. I've got so many weird stories from being out here.
Oh, yeah.
Much love to Vinny's Pizza, serving our community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, sandwiches. Good luck to all our local teams and athletes. We are proud to support this live stream of sports coverage here on Cool FM Live. Hope to see you soon. Dude, I want to see them soon.
I do too.
Yeah, we gotta get them delivered. I wonder if they deliver. They probably deliver through like Uber Eats or something.
So we're 1 strike away.
1 strike away from the end, and that's it. Is that the end of the game, sir? Yes, that's the end of it.
So she ended with 10 strikeouts.
Incredible job by these all-stars for both teams. The Sierra Vista All-Star team and the Douglas All-Star team. Excellent job by both. Sierra Vista wins 14-0 on the arm of Cerna, the young lady that just 10 strikeouts is ridiculous for these young ladies.
And she really kind of took over the game. And so now get ready to join us for American Legion baseball.
We got to run. So, yeah, we got 30 minutes to get there. So let's finish a couple of these ad reads and then we'll get going. Thank you to the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage, Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. Proud to support the American Legion inaugural year youth baseball team with Post 52 in Sierra Vista. Also, thank you to Sonic Drive-In. Come in and enjoy a tasty burger or a treat after the game. Sonic is about supporting the community and tasty treats. Finally, Duran Plumbing, LLC, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 years plus. With a lifetime of experience in the industry, proud to support all of the sports programs and athletes. Thank you to Logan Seeley. Thank you to Todd Ryan. Thank you to Dan the man back at the plant. Yeah, whatever that. Anyway, my name is John Berger. This has been a production of Cool FM Sports. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Oh, Pam Segura. Well, thank you for watching. Talk to you later.